Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Service Industry. I'm one of your favorite co-hosts, Miss B, and with me I've got...
Oh, hi, I'm Liz. I'm the resident deviant.
And I'm Bill. I'm your host.
And we are so glad to have you guys back. Thanks for tuning in.
And sorry, it's been a little minute.
I think it's been longer than a minute. It's been like 8 weeks.
Oh my God.
Dang.
6
We're
weeks?
really sorry, guys.
It's brand audit time. It's budget season. It is just that time of year where we get slammed.
It's the hotel's version of the ninth gate of hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
So we're all just trying to survive. So thank you for tuning back in and coming in to hear our fun stories.
And I'm sure you missed our amazing voices. So we've got some stories tonight for you, and we are excited to be back.
Very much so.
Bless you.
Cut that.
Careful, there's a lung on the floor.
I know. Oh, I was also sick for a hot minute. I literally,
that's right.
Yeah, you were.
I didn't have a voice for almost like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll still come on.
Well, no, and I think I said, no, I'm not getting sick.
It's good that you guys said that because I was feeling terrible, but I sounded bad. But the next day I was deaf. So you guys would have gotten so sick.
Yeah, no, I'm glad she threw down the veto card on that one.
Okay, so Ms. B, you said brand audit. Did you guys get audited? How did it go?
Yes, we got audited. I would like to say we crushed it.
Okay.
We did really well. There's always areas of opportunity, with any audit. You learn some areas you could do a little bit better. But overall, I'm very proud
if that
of
was
it.
the case, you would be a millionaire working at like a 5,000-star property on a private island. So, yes, room for improvement.
Yeah, because we all employ humans, and a lot of the score is based on humans. And so someone could be having an off day. Something could slip their mind and they miss one thing. So you're never going to be perfect. But if you come away with it with a pretty decent score, you should be proud and celebrate. So yeah, my team missed a few things here and there, but overall did well. So we celebrated.
As you should.
Yeah.
And apparently audit is in the air because I got audited too.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Oh, how'd you do? Drum roll.
Again, solid score.
Yo.
Yeah, nice job.
I'm happy with it. We were about 4 points back from like ticking into the next tier.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
So I was very happy with the way the team performed.
That's awesome.
Kind of similar to your experience. We had a few things where humans missed a specific comment, a specific recognition, that sort of thing. But for the most part, the team did great.
That's amazing.
I'm really happy with the team's performance.
Well, and if you remember how your property was doing 10 months ago?
Yeah.
I think you excelled.
Yeah. Like there was, conversation about the flag being in jeopardy.
Yeah.
And so we've gone from that. We've gotten out of the bad kids section, the naughty list.
Where all eyes are on you at all times.
Yes. And we're now in a place where I'm not going to say we're comfortable, but the heat is off.
That's
Good.
amazing.
Now we're kind of in that transitional period where the heat is off, but now we just kind of do our jobs.
You need to maintain.
But exactly.
No, there's plenty of areas that we can push. We actually had a meeting today with all the department leaders to go over the audit and see where we could have pulled more points. Just correcting the human pieces and a couple of brand requirements, we would have been in that next tier.
That's
No way.
amazing.
So
See, but when you were
I'm
saying
happy.
maintaining, I agree because at least when you get to a certain score, there's always areas you can improve, but you also don't want to slip. So in that maintaining aspect, continuing to do practice audits and ensure we're still hitting those points, that people don't just get relaxed and be like, oh, we already passed, so now we're good. We don't have to do that anymore. It's like, no.
They were just here a week ago. They won't be here for another year.
Making sure
or
you're
whatever.
still hitting all those points.
So I was paid a really nice compliment today that's kind of on those grounds.
So rare.
Okay. I know. Well, it was an internal compliment. It came from one of my managers.
Okay.
You kind of alluded to where that hotel was about a year ago versus where it is now. About a year ago, when I first got there, I was in a task force mode where I was more of a caretaker than anything. Decided that I liked the property and I wanted to stay. So I did. Well, shortly after it was official, I started making some changes and I had team members come to me and say, hey, you're pushing too hard, too fast. You need to slow down. So I slowed down. We still made the progress. We still pushed forward. We made great strides, but where we are right now, we should have been in 6 months, not 10 or 12 months down the road. So I had to have a conversation with the team today that effective this month, we're no longer taking it easy.
You're pushing.
We're pushing.
Yeah.
Okay. So And it was kind of funny because the one team leader that made the comment that was so adamant that I was pushing too hard has had the least improvement in the last year.
Oh,
His
of
department
course.
has had the least improvement. Like,
course.
I'm talking like he's up like 4 points over last year.
Oof.
That's it. And I've got departments that are up 17, 18 points over last year.
Yeah.
So I had to give them the analogy of, hey, so you've been going to the gym for the last year. You're working out. And at the end of that year, you looked at the scale and you lost 4 pounds. Are we doing the right thing? Are we pushing hard enough? Because other team members are losing 17 pounds. You know,
Yep.
they gained 17 points. No. Okay, great. So now we've done it your way for the last 350 odd days.
So now we're going to try my
A
way.
week and a half from now, after the official 1 year point of me being there, we're changing how we're doing things. And now it's going to be my turn.
I
because
like it.
I gave you the opportunity to show me that you could do it without me pushing.
You failed.
Now I'm going to show you how we push.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're not going to be painting your own doors anymore?
I would not go that far.
I don't even know what department you're referring to, but I had a...
I like your optimism, but no.
You're still going to be out there painting your own doors?
Most likely, yes.
I think Bill
Oh,
likes
man.
those projects though. Like
Yeah.
deep down, I think you like slightly enjoy it.
100%. Because it's...
Well,
So
it
like,
gets you out of the office, kind of in the operation, but like not so in the operation. You're just sitting there painting, but I'm sure you oversee and overhear things.
it's not even that sophisticated. It's really just a matter of me stretching my legs in the afternoon and finding myself in like a zen zone where I can just kind of disconnect my brain for 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is, do a little task that's not my normal, and then I kind of have a fresh perspective for the last few hours of my day.
I love that. I wish I could do that.
It's like taking a 10, but that's a manager's way of taking a 10 where you don't actually get a break.
Right. Yeah. I'm not doing my job, but I'm still working.
Yes.
I like that.
And you're using like your hands and a different area of your brain.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that's really good about it is more often than not, it's housekeeping that is seeing me doing these side tasks. And all of them know it's not my job.
I love that though. They gain a whole different level of respect for you.
Yeah, they do.
Well, and you kind of become like a more real person. You're not
That's-
like this figurehead.
You're one of the team.
I think that that's exactly it. You know, so when I ask the team to do something and I say, hey, can you do me a favor? That's my very subtle way of saying, I need you to do this.
You're like, you're doing this.
Yeah, but they always will say, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because
I love
they
that.
know that I'm there to help them.
That's so awesome.
Well, and if they needed a favor one day, they might feel more comfortable going to you and asking for help.
And
Like,
some
hey,
of them
he
do.
gets it.
I mean, I have had a houseman ask me to help him get laundry done because there was no laundry attendant at the time. They needed production. They knew I know how to run a laundry. I said, of course. So I went down to laundry and I ran the laundry for an hour.
I honestly,
God,
I have
that's
a
the
tickle.
second lung.
I think there was a toenail in there.
It's still tickling a little, but it's
That's
mostly
what
better.
she said.
But over the summer, I had the same thing. We were like out of pool towels. And it was like, my boss kind of had the same thing. Well, if you need towels, go figure it out. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going in the trenches of the basement and figuring out how to run like commercial laundry. I love it down there.
I do too. But
It's so therapeutic.
It's too
let me-
hot.
No,
I
no,
die.
no, no. Let me tell you, when you're taking like boiling hot pool towels out of the washer and putting them in the dryer, your hands are so soft after.
I know.
I loved it.
I do too. But okay, so looping back, one thing that chaps my butt is when you have a leader that makes a comment like, we'll just figure it out.
I
That
hate
has
that.
always irritated me so much.
Yeah.
All that tells me is that leader doesn't know what to do.
Or doesn't want to deal with you.
Well, this
not part
specific
of the team.
this specific leader, because I did this pretty much every weekend. Like I would just go touch base with the laundry department, say good morning, how are we? I would check our towel inventory.
Get
I
them
would-
some fraps. They
I would
love that.
ask them like if they needed anything when I bring down the towels. Do you have a washer open?
That's
if you just
nice.
say, "Hey, here you go, bye," it could be 2 hours before they even like think to remember your towels are there. But if they're like, "Oh, I have this one open," like, or they're like, "No, no, no, I'll put it in right now," like you're good. It's equal like respect of one another.
That absolutely, and bribery go a long way.
Oh, okay.
No, so my way.
I think they think I'm pretty, so like I talk to them.
See, you got that going for you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is other hotels or if it's just mine. My housekeeping team, it doesn't matter male or female, are obsessed with frappuccinos.
They just want frappuccinos.
Frappuccinos are the way to their heart. Like if you could
Is there
ever
a Starbucks
ask them,
across the street?
we actually have a Starbucks on property.
Oh.
So if you ever ask them what they want, it's fraps. And like there'll be certain days we do like housekeeping discounts in the Starbucks, and all they order is just a mile of fraps, and the bar team hates it because the blenders are just in overdrive.
I was gonna say baristas freaking hate frappuccinos.
Yep.
Ooh, Frap Friday.
Yeah,
so they hate that. But if I, make people a little happy, I'll go down with a few fraps, and I'm everybody's best friend.
Okay, good to know.
See, you make the joke about you're pretty. That's why they work for you. That's why I have to work hard.
I'm still in there doing the laundry. I will do it.
Liz, I'm just teasing.
But a callback to my leader, few weekends, like, I'm doing this. It's a routine. She like can't find me.
You told me to handle it.
Like busy pool day, like in the summer, like we're cranking. She can't find me. So she like radios for me. And I have to respond and be like, hey, I'm in laundry right now. Like I'm on a towel run, but I'm literally doing laundry.
Did you say that?
Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm on a towel run, but it's going to be a minute. Like I'm switching washer to dryer. Like don't expect me back in 30 seconds. I'm going to be a solid 10
If you tell me to
minutes.
handle it and take care of it, I'm going to do that. But you don't get to then have it your way.
So
and have
then
me where you want.
My boss comes and finds me. She's like, you really are in here doing laundry. I was like, bitch, like, yes, I am.
Get over here. Help fold the towel.
She did.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Good. As she should.
But she also like speaks Spanish and I do not. So it was so it was kind of nice to integrate the group because my Spanish is subpar.
So you just say, yo,
Muy poquito.
compañeras, yo necesito más toallas.
I have no idea.
Muy rápido. Let's go.
Okay,
You need
very
more
fast.
towels faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I need towels. Let's
Yeah.
go faster.
I basically like conversationally, I'm like, how long, what time, how many?
Dos más cervezas, por favor.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know that one. I'm just going to record Bill's voice and play that in the laundry.
Oh, I'm sure that'll
Don't
go
do
over well.
that. My Spanish is grammatically horrible.
Yeah.
It just
get your
gets,
message
it gets the
across.
points across. Yeah.
But honestly, when they are cranking on a big checkout day, you know how many bed sheets and towels there are.
Whew.
It's insane. And you guys are both pretty familiar with the property. We only have 5 washers.
That's-
5 washers and like 3 dryers.
I have 3.
You have 3?
We have I think 3 washers, 3 dryers.
Okay, I'm not
and we're like triple the amount of rooms as you.
I'm not complaining then.
That may.
But plus all my pool towels on a summer day, I need to be
Your
doing
pool's
like
definitely more cranking than ours.
8 loads of laundry.
And you got 2 pools.
Yeah, 3 technically.
Right, but to say you only
yeah.
have X number of washers and X number of dryers, I mean, if you know laundry operations, that may not be.
Oh, it's not a
bad
very
thing.
good calculation though, but like how many rooms, how many linens are in each room?
No,
or
there,
the
there
size.
absolutely is. But what are the poundage of the washers?
I don't freaking know. I've been
Are they-
once told 100.
Okay, so a 100-pound washer is a
I've been
large
once
piece of
told
equipment.
100.
That's a good size washer for your property.
Like a laundry bin, like a standard hotel laundry bin.
Yeah.
I can fit one whole thing of towels in a washer.
Yeah. Okay. So, but
My staff can't, but I can.
Wait, are you filling it all the way?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
You're
you
not supposed to
should.
do that.
It depends on what you're washing.
My Eagle Lab guy said don't do that.
Yeah, it depends
Everyone
on
in
what you're
housekeeping
washing.
says fork and stuff it until you can't stuff anymore.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But like your number of dryers, I'm presuming you have a flat iron where you run the sheets and
Oh, a
duvet
presser?
covers.
Oh, I
and all
don't
that.
touch.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
called a
touch.
flat
Yes,
iron.
yes, we do.
Oh.
We do. I don't touch it.
Yeah, and that's why you only have 3 dryers because you're not drying bed linens. They all go from the washer into the flat iron.
I always wondered that.
Yeah, it's a steamer.
I always wondered that.
So
I thought it was a press.
That's what I thought.
effectively it is. Basically, it's a belt-driven dryer that will
Mm-hmm.
run the sheets, the duvets, whatever you're processing.
Well, and you have to be there, like loading it, unloading it, folding
Uh-huh.
it right after. Where it's a 2-man job.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's more than that.
Wow.
And depending on what you're processing, it could be more than that too.
Yeah.
But like with your sheets, you have 2 people stretching out the sheets to feed it in. It goes in over a hot element
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where it steams it dry.
Interesting.
And then it auto folds it and kicks the folded product out the side.
Oh, we have the basic version, not the turbo version.
It doesn't fold.
It doesn't fold.
So it'll steam it and then you manually fold?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but regardless of your process, that's why you don't have more dryers.
many, yeah.
because all of your towels and whatnot will go through the dryers.
Interesting.
But your tablecloths, your napkins, bed linens,
I mean, those are all-
pillowcases, all that goes through the flat iron.
Well, we do get our like tablecloths. We get those like serviced.
Oh, they go to a laundry service?
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I do have a callback to what I spoke about in regards to a stretching table from
Oh my gosh.
from last episode.
This is the piece of equipment.
It's a fucking table.
A very important piece of equipment.
Man. Okay, so it is still in the other area. We have not moved it into the facility.
Oh, that's amazing.
But we have gotten so many complaints. I have to do research on buying a stretching table.
You're kidding.
From a fitness equipment company, okay? Like, it will be a fitness equipment piece.
But where are you going to put it? You didn't even have space.
So we do have another fitness facility on property. I'm going to move one really cool bench, if anyone cares. It's called a fit bench. It is a flat bench, but the sides have 5, 10, 15-pound dumbbells. So 2 sets of each, a slam ball, and 2 kettlebells, all on the sides of it. And then you can lift up the top and you can adjust it into like an adjustable bench. And there are different like carabiner attachments all over the bench. And there are cables or like stretchy bands with handles on the inside of the bench once you lift it up. Just the top of it like opens up to like an open like box container. Really cool piece of equipment.
So you pissed you're having to get rid of it?
Well, I have 2 of them.
Okay.
So
I'm
does
gonna move
that qualify
one.
as equipment?
Yeah, it's a fit bench.
Look, when you explained everything in that one episode about it, you were refusing to call it a piece of equipment. It's a table. I believe
Okay,
is
this
what you
is
said.
a table made out of 2x4s, some pillow fluff, and vinyl on top.
The not equipment.
The not equipment. Yeah, this fit bench is great.
The equipment.
So that is equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the quality
I
that makes it
said
equipment.
slam ball, kettlebell,
That's a lot of
cables.
equipment. So you're super disgruntled about this?
No, I am not, because the other fitness facility is going to get like a really dope piece of equipment. I think I'm going to remodel that actually next year.
Nice.
Yeah, just add it to the plate.
I know a great upholsterer if you want to use the frame of that thing.
No, it's going to stay. It's going to stay where it is. And if we get an alternative, more
Something that fits the
compact
vibe.
stretching table, I will be the one to throw that into the dumpster and hopefully have it sawed in half.
I was going to say,
So
is there a
funny.
beach you could take it to have a bonfire?
I would love that. I have no vehicle to transport this honking thing.
I know, but one good dream.
So
One good
yeah,
dream.
the people that use the fitness facility are getting what they want, and we are doing research on a stupid stretching something. Don't know what yet.
Oh, that's so funny.
Something more compact though.
so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you shared an update. I can share an update.
Oh, let's go.
The last episode, we talked about the guy that got upset because of the game that he was watching and assaulted the television in
Oh
the room.
yeah, right.
Oh, that's-
To replace it, it was $1,000. He went all like Hulk and smash and threw the microwave to the
If I
ground.
recall,
smashed
the
the TV.
remote was still intact though.
Well, the remote blew apart, but
Okay. But
it
you
blew
were
apart
able-
cleanly, and I was able to put everything back together, and it worked by the time I left the room.
So we saved $19.99 on a new remote.
No, I think it was like $8. How much the replacement cost was. For it.
Okay.
But we charged him $1,000. He disputed it with his credit card company, and we won.
No way.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
We had the receipts,
Okay.
so I mean,
So he calls his credit card and says, "This is fraud."
yeah, basically.
Did he say, yeah, I broke it, but it shouldn't be that much? Or that wasn't me?
No, he disputed it as fraud.
But then
So
does
lame.
the credit card company like call you?
Part of the challenge is that he didn't dispute the stay. He just
Oh.
disputed the damage charge.
Oh.
So,
Amazing.
yeah. How do you say that the damage charge for your room was fraud, but the stay, I was there.
I was there. I just didn't do it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they have a photograph with a parking permit with my folio number on it.
That's where he messed up.
Yeah.
That's where he really
Yeah.
messed up.
It was like that when I checked in.
Uh-huh.
Man.
That's amazing. You won. And
Take
that is so awesome.
Take everything that has your name on it.
That's good
or-
advice, yes.
Or, just don't destroy a room.
That's even better advice.
Well, okay. Yeah. I know.
Especially when you're, a rewards member and I've got that information on you.
Ooh.
And now every hotel within your brand that he checks into, that will come up in the
Please
notes.
tell me his status was suspended or something.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Oh, should have been.
But yes, Liz, to your point, yes, that
Every hotel will know he did this.
that behavior
Yes.
follows him, yes.
Yep.
Man, I know we've talked about this before, but like, do you have to add notes or no?
No, the vast majority of guests you don't add notes for.
But can you add notes while not opening a case that shows up like on their profile?
No. You have to
Wait,
open a
what?
case.
Like, can you add notes on someone's profile
No.
without opening a case?
No, because their profile is going to be local in your PMS.
which
Okay.
goes away.
more or less.
So it would only show up if they came back to stay at your property,
Not if it's not
No.
a case.
not if it's not a case.
No,
you have to
because
create a case.
the cases get linked with reservations because it's linked to their member number.
Yeah.
So every reservation they make with that member number, then those notes get linked with that.
Interesting.
So follow the bouncing ball.
You only see the bad stuff?
So not
No,
just
you see
that.
you see any conversation points that are like critical things.
Okay.
But also like cases. So when we say opening a case, it also means like a request. So if a guest constantly requests, water bottles or towels or whatever they request, like, because we're supposed to review cases for the incoming guests and it'll show you their top requested items. So like, I know this guy requests a water bottle every time he stays. So I'll go put a couple water bottles in his room. I know this guy always requests extra towels. I know this guy requests always foam pillows. So it'll show their top requests.
Got it.
So you know what they like and kind of can anticipate their needs.
Anticipatory service.
Exactly.
Proactive service.
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly.
Or just one ding.
Just one.
Just one.
It's budget season.
It is. How's that
It
going
is.
for y'all?
Exhausted.
Almost done.
Oh.
Almost done.
Congratulations.
So
Amazing.
got all of our top line revenue done. We have all of our expenses done. Now we are looking at our GOP. Sorry, our gross operating profits.
What's your
GOP.
percentage?
What?
What percentage do you want?
50%.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wish.
This
What-
year we're not at 50%.
How is
But-
that calculated?
So basically, think about it like if a dollar comes in at the top line, what drops out at the bottom after all expenses? So
Everything.
From everything from your toilet paper to your electricity to wages
Payroll,
to
yeah.
all of it. So whatever that amount is that drops out the bottom from that dollar is your percentage.
So what was the acronym?
GOP.
GOP. Is that,
Gross operating profit.
how is that different than NOI?
Net.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Never mind.
It's okay. I don't. How many commas are in there? I'm kidding.
You just
I'm
had to
kidding.
say it out loud. And I was like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just kind of how it works is, you put forth your budget and what you think your goal should be and what you want to achieve. And then you pitch it to your corporate who pitches it to ownership and it comes back to you either wildly different, slightly different, but at least on our end, it's always wildly different and unachievable. Our
thought it was
sales team asked the GM, on their needs / wish list, they want to hire another salesperson, and they already have like a huge sales team. Like the sales team we have at this property is bigger than I've ever had at a property of this size. And I was like blown away how many they have and how many more they want.
Why would they want more sales people?
I don't know.
It's less commission.
Yeah.
Oh,
That just means that somebody else is going to be taking a
Yeah.
piece of your pie. What they should have asked
Interesting.
for was a coordinator.
Yeah.
so you want to know what property I have my eye on?
Yes, please.
They're building it right now. It's in San Diego.
You can't move to San Diego.
I'm just looking at it.
How would we pod?
It's not that far.
You're gonna
What?
It's not that far. I mean, I drive like 40 minutes here. It would just be like another 40 minutes.
OMGZ.
This is like years away, guys. They literally just broke ground.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, guys, have you been like watching much of the news lately?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I have been trying to stay away from some of the darker news stories because I find it just like eats away at my soul.
Yeah.
So I kind of sometimes seek out funnier news pieces.
Oh, okay.
So recently I came across a couple stories and after a friend of mine told me to take a peek and I don't know how to word that.
All right, we won't bullshit you. Bill gave us homework.
And boy, did we find fun stuff.
Bill gave us homework, and we thought it'd be a cool little segment to talk about like crazy hotel stories that are in the news because it's
Why
not
not?
it's not all about us. And
Yeah.
we don't always see crazy stuff every single day, but someone out there does. And
Yes.
they publish it.
The really, really crazy stuff.
Yes. Okay. Before we get into the news stories, there is so much TikTok content on,
There are.
especially for front desk. I'll figure out what her handle is and share it on the next episode. But she shares crazy front office stories, just like checking crazy guests in. She used to work for an amusement park brand.
Okay.
And now I think she is now gone and is like doing social media full time. But her stories are freaking gold.
I saw this girl on TikTok that, or, you know, I don't even know if it was it was one of those things.
Yeah.
And she was literally recording. So she had her phone like down so a guest couldn't see.
Oh, it was
And-
an actual. I'm talking
yeah.
about a girl that does skits.
Oh, that's it. No, this was an actual recorded conversation where you couldn't see the guest. You could only see her. And so, but you hear both sides of the conversation and just the wild stuff the guest asks for and demands. And she's just like, no, that's not possible to do X, Y, Z. But yeah.
I do find those funny where you can tell it's a more casual hotel and they're like literally wearing a zip up hoodie and they're like, no, I can't. No, it's midnight, sir. There's no manager here. Like, I'm the only person here. Like,
Okay, so
okay,
on
Miss
that,
B, would you like
what
to?
fun stuff have you guys found?
Well, the one that I found was fairly recent.
Okay.
And by fairly, I just mean 2023 at this point. It was
Like, that's this year. It's recent.
it was about a guy who was found in a hotel room with an x-ray machine, medications, anesthesia, doing dental work on people
What?
In a hotel.
in a hotel room.
Can you imagine walking in being like, oh, where's room 120? Oh, right this way.
And then coming out with a mouthful of gauze?
Uh-huh.
Like doing actual dental procedures.
Yeah, actually doing dental procedures in the guest room with a lot of different people.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's illegal. Right?
Well, it's illegal on a couple of different levels because not only was he doing dentistry in a hotel room, which is by no way, shape, or form sterile, he also failed to bring a medical license to the
That's
to the room.
disgusting.
Yeah, he wasn't actually even a dentist.
Oh my God.
So how is he finding his patients?
I don't know the answer to that.
Like ad websites? That's what I was thinking.
Hey, want to get a crown filled? I got a drill.
Cheap dental work for hire.
If you need a crown, I'm your king.
Oh my God. That was good. Oh.
But like, hi, my name is Liz. Nice to meet ya. Jim, like, do you do this often?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You have to have folks that are in a pretty
I'm sorry.
desperate straits to go to a dentist in a hotel room.
You said an x-ray machine?
Yeah.
In a hotel room?
Where did
Yeah.
he get that?
Can you just imagine him pushing that through the lobby? Hi, guys.
Was this-
going to my room?
I don't know. It was in the news article.
That's amazing.
I don't know the logistics.
I want to know the state.
I just imagine his like little like tray of like accoutrement. And
Wait. Now we have to guess what state.
What state?
What state do we think this
I
happened
don't
in?
know.
I want to actually guess California.
Let's see here.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna guess Nebraska.
Okay.
Well, the article doesn't say the state, but by the city name, I would think it's Connecticut. It's Danbury.
Interesting. How do you know that?
Yeah.
Because I know stuff. Ms.
Dang,
B.
man. You're like a freaking Snapple cap.
Oh, I can't X out of my article.
Okay.
Wait, what was it? Danbury?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Ding, 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 ding,
Look who
ding.
showed up for geography class.
Oh.
It's the 7th largest city in Connecticut.
She's really looking into this.
I know. She is the research department.
That is
Population of, let's just round up, 87,000.
So if you need some cheap dental work done, not by
Go
the
to
books.
Connecticut.
I guess food for thought for folks. Blue Cross probably doesn't cover procedures done in a hotel room.
No, I highly doubt that.
Probably not.
Just saying.
Oh, all right, guys. You want to hear the title of the news article that I found?
Yes.
Hotel guests stunned to discover snakes in pool and hot tub.
Okay. Okay.
It looks like-
depending on the state, that might not be like that far fetched.
Or it could be like Costa Rica or...
Okay, all good guesses where you think this
Guam?
might be.
No, but like tropical.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
tropical.
We're definitely thinking tropical. Okay, let's see what
Louisiana?
Guests at the Country Inn and Suites in Germantown said they found snakes swimming in the pool and hot tub, as well as slithering in a hallway over
Okay.
the weekend.
That's weird.
So Germantown, Wisconsin,
That makes sense.
not tropical.
Yeah, not tropical at all.
And there are pictures.
I'm creeped out.
Greece said when they were getting ready to go to swim, that's when she discovered snakes in the pool and hot tub area. Sure enough, I go in and there's a snake in the hot tub. Greece shared a video and photos of the snakes she found with this news channel. I literally watched the snake slither under this person's door.
That's disgusting.
You know, I think I would rather deal with the guest that was upset that they didn't get service today than that.
Snakes.
Okay.
Snakes. It had to be snakes.
Another question. What's more disgusting to find in your hotel room or your pool or hot tub? Snakes or a mouse?
Snakes.
Is worse?
Yes, because I would lose my mind.
Oh my God.
A mouse is like a mouse. Like, it's just a rodent. Like, those happen.
Okay.
That's like a mouse to me is like a cockroach. Like, they happen.
I think I
Okay,
would have an issue with the snake more than the mouse.
Yeah.
I have a very strong belief that if it has more than 4 or less than 2 legs, it has no reason to be in my immediate area.
Okay. Wait, repeat that.
If it has more than 4
Uh-huh.
or less than 2 legs,
Okay.
it should be nowhere near me.
Okay.
Amen to
So like
that.
spiders.
Does that fall into the
Hell
more than
to
4?
the no.
Yeah. So like you're not down for
No,
a spider.
thank you.
Centipede.
Is that substantially more than 4?
Yeah.
Then yes, it
Okay.
falls into that category.
Okay. Like any kind of like beetle with 6 legs, you're not like a ladybug. A ladybug has 6.
Ladybugs
to
are
the
cute.
no.
He or she bug can live outside.
Oh, you're talking about inside.
Yeah, just not in my immediate area.
I don't want any part.
What thing has 2 to 4 legs that's an insect?
None. That's
why
point.
Birds are cool.
Birds are all right. I'm not
All right.
going to say they're cool.
Fork birds.
They're all right.
All right.
All right, Liz, what do you got? What'd you find?
Okay, so I found one and I was like, I have to tell Ms. B and Bill about this because this is something you would do in real life.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so would you like the title?
I do.
So I'm just going to give away the state because it doesn't really matter.
Oh, let us guess.
Okay,
Blanket.
okay. Friends take over blank hotel after employees leave front desk unattended for hours.
Stop. Florida.
No, not Florida.
Dang.
So there's something went down with the employees that they like all stormed out, and these group of friends like go to the state on vacation and they find like the whole lobby full of angry people. I think there was some sort of heist going on because people are like, I'm getting frauded, like my credit card's
What?
getting charged, like da da da. And these people are like, well, we worked in hospitality at one point in time. Like, let's get behind the desk and like start picking up the phone. So they're picking up the phone
Stop.
and listening to like all these complaints, and like they figure out how to like check people into their hotel and like
What?
do authorizations and everything. Yeah. So then the next like employee comes
Oh my
to work after a couple hours, and they let this like group of friends stay in a room for free. Go figure. Like, I just ran your hotel for 4 hours. I
That's
should be staying for free.
insane.
Yeah. And they were just like there on a good time, and they ended up working at the hotel because everyone walked out.
It's like if we took a vacation somewhere together as a crew.
I know. But you know what's funny? I haven't done that for like hours, but I have like gone to check into a hotel and like heard a front desk agent struggling to do something.
and you're like,
And
what,
I'm like-
what system you got?
I literally was like, did you do, and he was like, oh, and I like kind of like gonna help them a little bit.
Hit F8, then R, then V.
Exactly.
And they're
Third
like,
option down.
exactly.
that worked.
And I remember asking the guy, I'm like, is you pretty new? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why are you alone, hun?
Where's
all
your
right.
They called
supervisor?
It's all right, buddy. I remember my first day at work.
Yeah.
I'm in room 420.
Yeah.
Call me if you need
Yeah.
help.
But wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't you do that
But
if
you're
you
going to want to
saw
let it ring a few times.
Yeah.
if you saw like a front desk in distress or lack of any front desk staff?
Okay, I would step in to help them, but I wouldn't run their desk for free for 4 hours.
Well, I think this group of friends was also like, screw it. This is an experience. This
Gets
is
and shiggles. Nothing's accountable.
Miss B.
Okay.
We do it for the plot.
That's true.
We do it for the plot. We do it for the story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, look,
okay.
if they didn't step in, they wouldn't have that amazing story to tell afterwards.
That's true. It was one time I worked in a hotel.
Exactly.
That's
Liz,
amazing.
you can relate, right?
Yeah, I can relate. That's truly how I live my life.
That's amazing. That's why you choose to go on certain dates. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah, that's a story for another day. I don't think my dating
No,
stories will.
that's a story for a different cast.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, okay, so I'm still stuck on what state this is.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait,
Oh,
let me
we guessed
review.
Florida.
Let me review and see.
And then hold on, I want to guess.
Oh yeah, one quote is when you arrive at the hotel and there's no staff, so you now have a new job.
That's so funny. Okay, we guessed Florida and that wasn't it. I'm going to guess Vegas. Las
No.
Vegas.
No.
Dang it.
I'm going to go Midwest somewhere. Minnesota?
You're closer.
Texas.
No.
All right,
Texas.
just tell us.
Nashville.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's a city. Tennessee.
Tomato.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, the friends were quoted. We find ourselves in funny situations all the time. We did not expect this. And then it goes on to like talk about the brand and the company. Working to make right any concerns from impacted guests. Including the 3 individuals at the center of this story.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
That is so customer service PC of a response.
Really
Of course it is.
That's why I like some of these fast food companies that throw shade on each other.
Oh my gosh.
Like the ones that are absolutely not politically correct.
Oh, it's amazing. I follow Wendy's Twitter just for that reason.
Do you really?
I don't have a Twitter.
What is it? Wendy's versus Burger King at this point?
Wendy's is always picking a fight with someone. I love it. I was convinced their Twitter was like hacked or like fake forever. Cause like, have you seen there's people that
Wendy's packing a blade.
I know. But for a while I thought it was fake because there are people that open these different accounts because I've seen the Twitters and the TikToks
Yes,
and all
yes,
that where they say like, you know, McDonald's customer service, FedEx customer service, and they just respond to troll people. So I thought that
Right.
was it, but it's real.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
love it.
Ms. B, you got one more for us?
So this one is, I guess I would say it's still crazy, but when I first read it, my immediate thought is just like, no, that didn't happen. Like my cynic in me, I'm like, every guest says that.
Yeah, because that kind of stuff doesn't happen to us on the daily.
I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hotel guest in blank suspects items were stolen while sleeping. Okay. So I'm sorry. That's why
It is kind of Halloween season, so is a ghosty like coming and
So,
stealing your stuff?
the cynic in me who's also run housekeeping, how many times housekeepers get accused of stealing people's stuff?
All the time when it's
So-
literally like underneath
Yes!
another like belonging of yours.
So when I read this, I was like, oh, come on. Another one of these, except it made it to a news article. So immediate cynic. But so let's read some more.
Okay.
A routine work trip turned into a nightmare when a hotel guest claims he woke up to thousands of dollars of missing items. Guest says while he and his partner were sleeping, someone gained access to his room at the blank inn off the Highway 94 and stole several articles of clothing, as well as cash, credit cards, and keys to his SUV. The guest had to get his vehicle towed from the parking lot.
Oh, so it wasn't stolen.
He said whoever came into his room was a professional, making sure not to wake him and his partner. He reported the crime to the police and hotel management once he noticed something was wrong. He says he knows it could have been worse. He wasn't harmed, but he's frustrated and hoping whoever is responsible is caught soon. And that's it. There's no evidence.
Wait, there's no backstory?
No.
There's no proof. There was no investigation.
It just made it to a news article.
Oh,
So
man.
that's why when I read it,
No,
I just
I
think
think-
it's full of bull because of
Yes.
my
So-
industry perspective.
Or is the hotel trying to cover it up and it was like an employee?
But why would someone come in, steal all your stuff, including your car keys, and then not take your car?
Could they not find it? I don't know. How big was the parking lot?
Based on this hotel in the city, I think it was tiny.
You think?
So
Like one parking lot?
I'll just say it was some kind of inn.
Okay.
But do you guys want to guess the state since we're on a roll?
Oh,
Utah.
man. Give me some context.
Do you want me to give you the city?
Sure.
If that'll help you.
Bill's better at geography than I am.
Bismarck.
North Dakota.
Wow, he's so good at this.
I recognize the city, could not tell you.
So yeah, that's a news article.
North Dakota? Is that the... No, that's...
Do that again. Do it again.
I don't know what a North Dakota accent sounds like, but that was very Minnesota.
No, do it again.
I thought it was Canada. Was it Minnesota?
Well,
No.
Minnesota, eh?
Hey, that's Canada, eh? What
Canada, Minnesota, it's pretty close, eh?
are you talking about?
Boat. Talking boot.
Go out in the boot.
Oh my God. I'm horrible at accents.
But literally to me, that article, if I had a million guests, I feel like they would have written that article.
I was gonna say, did the guest write it?
It sounds like the Gus wrote it, but it's in a legit news
Like they just
website.
took the incident report.
Yeah. Like maybe it was a really slow news week. They're like, oh, this guy has absolutely no evidence and says all of his stuff was stolen, but
So let's publish it.
yeah.
All right, well, I've got one other one for you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So this one, I'm not going to give you the headline. I'll just tell you that it was a guest in a hotel in Nashville, Tennessee, had an issue with his TV.
Okay.
And a couple of employees came to the room and they addressed the issue.
Okay.
Pretty innocuous,
Reasonable.
right? Yeah, to be expected. However, the next night, that guest woke up in the middle of the night to who was effectively the night manager that had assisted him the day before.
Okay.
Had come into his room in the middle of the night and woke him up by sucking on his toes.
What?
Yeah. So
What?
the guest did not. Sorry
Come on,
about that.
deviant.
I happened to look up at Liz across the table, and the resident deviant had a very shocked look upon her face.
There's a foot out there for everybody.
Oh, it wasn't shock; it was opportunity.
It was.
So, said night manager was arrested and charged with
Assault?
So yes,
Sexual assault?
Well, no. So the night manager was arrested and he was charged with aggravated burglary and assault. And
What did he burglar?
Well, he had to break into the room.
out on a $27,000 bond. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he made bail.
So yeah, the night manager got popped with a pair of felony charges and a $27,000 bond.
How did he think that was going to go down?
I
Maybe he
don't know.
Did he think the guy was not going to wake up?
No, maybe he got like some cues when he was assisting the guest the previous day. Maybe he was like, "Oh, this guy will be into it."
Well, except the article did say that this guy took it upon himself to make a key for this guest's room. So it clearly was not invited.
No, no,
my God.
no, he broke it.
Yeah.
100%. I'm just so.
But can you imagine
What?
like lifting up the covers, like on the end of the bed,
Where's the little toe?
like, are there socks on?
Oh, God.
Okay, and the
What if the guy had hobbit foot?
but the guest didn't
did.
wake up until his toe was actively getting sucked on.
Yes.
The door being open, your bed sheets getting, because I'm imagining, hotel bed sheets are freaking tucked on the end.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
like I'm going to speak from personal experience.
You pull them out?
Like for me, when I go to sleep, I'm out. Like the world could come crashing
not.
down around me and I will not even know.
Oh yeah, I don't even wake up for earthquakes.
I don't sleep a lot. My sleep patterns are terrible, but when I'm unconscious, I'm out.
Okay.
But
you go
would
into
you wake
REM
up?
really fast.
Yes.
But would you wake up with someone's mouth around your toe?
Someone touching
hell
your feet.
to the
not
mofo,
even, not
yes.
even not even licking your feet, touching your feet.
No, it'll
I feel
send me
like
through the roof.
I would jolt awake and like kick him in the face.
Yeah, if I've ever been in an accident and I'm in a coma, just one of you run your finger up the inside of my foot.
you would freak the
Oh,
F
God.
out.
I will awaken like
Oh my
resurrection.
gosh. Okay. But the bed sheets are like tucked.
Yeah,
really
it would take
tightly.
some.
So you would have to like jostle that and like
Yeah.
untuck everything and then lift it and then God knows, like, are you wearing socks? That's another like
who wears socks to bed.
I would agree with that. I've never slept with a sock on my foot, and I can't imagine going to bed with a sock on.
You dirty deviant.
I don't. But sometimes if it's really cold. Oh,
I can't imagine.
What a bummer.
What, that we don't wear socks to bed?
No, there's like a trickle of wine left. Come on, Ms. B. You know better than that.
I was joking.
Man. Okay. Any more news stories?
No, I got to the toe sucking one and I pressed eject on my own project.
Look, there's a foot out there for everyone, but that goes a little like too far for me when it comes to.
Well, there was definitely a foot out there for that night manager.
Yeah, but like breaking in.
Guys, just make sure it's a consensual foot, okay?
That's all I'm asking. Okay, so kind of to wrap up, I may or may not have a homework assignment for the two of you.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, okay.
So you gave us homework,
Uh-huh.
and now it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want you two, because I'm assuming you both have lost and found. I want you guys to go to your lost and found areas and find the most weird, out of pocket thing.
Okay.
Take a photo of it, any information that you can gather, and bring it to the next episode.
I think you guys are going to be very excited because I already know what it is,
Okay.
and I'm bringing it.
Okay. Not the item, just the photo.
Oh, no, I'm bringing it.
You're bringing the item? Okay, brownie points if you actually bring the thing.
Yeah, extra cred for sure.
Is that stealing, like, from property?
It might be.
Is it,
12 hours, it's fine.
is it older than 90 days? If
No,
not, then
but I don't think anyone's coming back for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. That's all we need to know.
That's all you need to know.
is it
till
a
next
synthetic
week.
body part?
I will not answer any questions.
No, you're not allowed to ask follow up.
Okay.
That is your assignment. Do you comply?
Yeah,
Let's
I don't
do it.
think Honestly, I don't think there's going to be anything exciting on my side, but yes, I absolutely will participate.
Just bring the most, or take a picture of the most interesting thing at least.
Yeah.
You know what? I will do this. Even if I lose, which I'm absolutely certain that I will see if I can dig up old lost and found photos just for brownie points.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
That is also perfectly fine.
I'm excited about this homework assignment.
Yes. But it can't be something we've previously spoken about on the podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we may have brought up occasionally like lost and found naughty items.
Yes.
So it can't be one of those.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm on board with the rules and I will gladly participate.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
And any of you listening that may or may not work in any sort of hospitality or service industry job, if you have a really funny thing that you have found in your lost and found, feel free to email it to us and we can share it on the pod.
Absolutely, yes.
And you can reach us at og3@tftsi.com.
Yes.
Now,
And check out our website.
right. Well, wait. Let's talk about the email address first.
Okay.
So rewind. So the email address, og3@tftsi.com, replaces the original email contact, which was the ever so sleek and elegant.
We don't even need to repeat it.
Let's see how fast you can say it.
Yeah, no, we'll just let it die.
Yeah.
So it replaces an old email address.
Yeah.
Now, why is it OG3? Because
the
that's us.
OG3.
So while, yes, the podcast started off as mine, it has grown into something more where now I really view it more as ours
It
than
is ours.
mine.
It's our baby.
Unless it's a bill that has to be paid, and then
It's yours.
Then it's mine.
You're the daddy.
Yeah.
It's a bill for the bill.
Yeah. Okay,
Podcast
great. Yeah.
daddy.
So,
Have you had any wine tonight?
that is Dad in the streets, Daddy in the sheets. Okay.
Oh.
So,
Been there, done that.
Daddy's not coming back.
oh. Did it get shady in here?
Dude. Oh. Good times.
So-
Good times.
But anyway, OG3.
So anyway, OG3 is us. So any emails that are sent, they're freely shared amongst all of us. And that goes along, piggyback with the new website, which you'll find us at tftsi.com. If you would like to submit a story, you can do so there. There's a little submission form partway down the page, and that will come to us as well.
And just to be clear, that is OG and the number 3.
Oh, yes, that's very critical.
So OG number 3 at tftsi.com.
So submit your stuff. We can't wait to read it. And
we
yeah.
will see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
AvenuePodcast.net